Hey, what's up?
You might be wondering what this giant building right in the heart of the city is all about.
This is the NBA arena for your chosen team. It's the place to go when you're ready to play a game and advance your season.
And there's a whole lot more going on there than just playing games, Shake. Be sure to spend some time behind the scenes in the tunnels, too.
You'll find your locker room there, as well as the assistant coach, who will set you up with a variety of goals while keeping you up to date with what's going on with the team.
From post-game press conferences to direct access to the front office and the team practice facility, consider this your hub when you're focused on playing in the NBA.
It's a long road to becoming the GOAT and establishing a dynasty, but this is the place to do it. Next stop, the Hall of Fame.
He about to tear the roof off.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
Game time, the pain time. Empty in the house.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
just some restaurant recommendations.
You good, MP?
Ain't ready, MP.
MP.
He's about to tear it up.
Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, store access, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaged in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, including the usher, security, or arena staff member.
We can't wait to see you at the next home game, man. The first 10,000 fans wearing Raptors t-shirts are one way to show off your Raptors pride. Don't forget, Raptors.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's McCain in a 2-guard. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
And the NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And it's Dick off the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Embiid will not go. Misses off the front iron. About a minute into this first quarter. Barnes with a screen on Maxey. The 3 from Quickley. And he parries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Quickly against Maxey. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Dick. And here's Quickly. Outside Barnes. To the middle. Outside Ingram. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Sixers trailing. And here's George from downtown. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Dick. Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Abaji comes in for Ingram. And MP subbed in for Quickly. And the 76ers will have a different look here. .119 left to play in the first. 14 feet away. And it's Maxey missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Barrett. Back to MP. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's MP. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Boucher on the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. From about 19. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Barnes.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Maxey, covered by MP. Maxey against MP. The three. And no good. A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickly, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Council in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Jackson can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 5. The 17-footer. And another basket for Toronto.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Screen by Embiid. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring. But he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Embiid. Oh, good D by Boucher.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Jackson against MP. Here's Abaji. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers trail by 7. It's Jackson, high post. MP's there. Count that bucket. Jackson's got his second basket.
This is how ferocious Jackson can be, tearing into the defense on the drive.
MP outside, fires from deep. The shot won't fall. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
The free throw dropped for Embiid. All right, Richard, when you think about where Joel Embiid stacks up with the great centers, he's put up some historic numbers. Comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, leading by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Philadelphia, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. '76ers trail by 5. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. MP is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Ingram in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Maxey. Oubre with it. Embiid the screen on Barnes. And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 5.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. George for 3. Rebound Toronto. Birtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to MP. It's Pirtle high post. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
I just love the ball move.
Here's McCain. Maxey surveys. Kicks it to George. From deep. Here's Embiid. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. MP outside. Barnes passes to MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. 76ers trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
George's shot is good.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Barnes finds MP. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oubre passes to Maxey. George outside. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Inside. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
George passes to Maxey. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Maxey's got 12.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Oubre against Barnes. Pass to MP. Fires top of the key. The shot's good. 16 points for him.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Toronto out in front, up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Toronto leading by 4. MP with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Abaji. And here's MP from outside. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Here's Lowry. That one goes. Count it.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
From the high post. And MP with a basket on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got assist number 5 here tonight. 76ers trail by 4. Lowry surveys the D. Up top, Embiid. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. You can't hit that time. To the paint. Left side, Barrett. MP outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Here's Gordon. They set the pick from deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
MP, that was good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Substitution here for Philadelphia. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Embiid with a steal. Here's Maxey. There's the drive, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
Outside Ingram. Here's MP. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Steps back and fires. Toronto grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Barnes. MP up top. Lets it fly. And he nails the jumper. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
MP outside. Pass to Ingram. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 10.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
George passes to Oubre. Off target with the 3. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to MP. To the inside. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. MP's got 29.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Maxey, that's good.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looked so composed amongst those trees.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And it's Maxey missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. MP outside. Left side Dick. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 32 points. The Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Okay, Shake, we need to talk about practice for a second.
Practice? We're going to talk about practice?
Shout out to AI, but yes, we're here to talk about practice. We are at the team practice facility, an important location as you progress through your NBA career.
Very true, Chris. After each NBA game you play, you'll have an opportunity to come here and work on drills with your team.
And these drills will tie directly into leveling up those batches. New to 2K25 too, Shake. Each drill will be focused in on one specific badge.
So you can really hone in on what part of your game you want to work on. I like it.
And of course, this will help your game whether you're on your way to GOAT status in the NBA or hooping in the city.
Practice. Not a game, practice.
Practice.
I see you out there doing work.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
All right, MP, you ready?
Better in the Denver area. Oh, 3 seconds. Just focus.
Summer. Then I'm doing all the extra.
Don't want to get tunnel vision.
Experiences.
He's about to tear it up.
Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint.
What year did the Air Jordan 1 release?
Was it 1982, 1984, 1986, or 1985? If you answered 1985, enjoy that VC.
Some of you might have answered 1984. That's actually the year that Michael Jordan wore them in a preseason game before they were ever released.
And we all know they were then banned by the NBA, so how much was the fine for wearing the Air Jordan 1 in an NBA game?
Was it $5,000, $7,000, $3,000, or $6,000?
Okay, now let's talk about a player who is attempting to make history with his game. Sacramento Kings' Keon Ellis is impressing all of us with his performance on the court, but did you know that he is also a legend at NBA 2K?
We had to find out. Yeah, Team 2K TV ran into him in the city, and he took us down. So, of course, we had to reach out.
And we caught up with him while he was home in Sacramento, and he was kind enough to join Team 2K TV to hopefully help us get that W.
A true point guard? Let's see it.
Keon Ellis, welcome to NBA 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show today. We're here in Sacramento at your home.
This is, it feels like a dream. I mean, as a kid playing 2K growing up, and now this is just crazy.
I know you really worked your entire life from
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Raptors. For the Timberwolves, they've tipped off the season with back-to-back losses. A win tonight would give them something to build on. Raptors, Timberwolves, our tip-off just moments away. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward spot. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to it.
The Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market. But with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks plus young, exciting talent like Canadian R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. But let's factor in the biggest key here. It's Scotty Barnes. He is their future. He's their untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes. Love it.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hands it from downtown.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that one's good. MP.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Conley. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Conley's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Nailed from three-point land. MP's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Finding the lane. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his fourth rebound in this one. Barnes finds Barrett. It's stolen by Randall. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him. Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Here is Edwards. He has 6. Floats one up, and no good that time.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Reed. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Miller, the pass to Reed. This is the baby hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
There it finds NP. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall. Checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Raptors, R.J. Barrett comes in for Brandon Ingram. And MP subbed in for Dick. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards with it. 6 points for him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
The defense could not keep up with Barnes on that drive. He just took it right to him.
Hurdle against Gobert. Outside Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
MP outside. On the wing quickly. For three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
A nice shot by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on quickly.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
Yeah, if you include the offseason, it's been months, Shaq, since this team's won a game. Not a great feeling.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guy. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. So the Raptors 5 right now. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Reed with a screen on Barrett. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pass to MP. Pulls from the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. 14 points for MP.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
A nice shot by MP.
I like MP's shot selection by just outstanding at understanding when to look to score.
Barnes against Randall. 12 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now, quickly. Here's MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dillingham. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. And it's Garza in at the center position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. They get a hand on it. Boucher with the steal. Here's Abaji. And Toronto turns it over again. Minnesota leading by 13. Dillingham with it. Makes it off the glass. Dillingham's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Here's MP, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boucher with a screen on DiVincenzo. Fires from 18. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from MP.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. The 3 from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Barnes kicks to MP. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. To McDaniels. Handle outside. Outside Conley. And he lays it straight in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Pass to McDaniels. the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from MP. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss, and the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run, and it's good for 2. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Barnes. The 3 from MP. Hands the 3.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
On the wing, Barnes. Ingram passes to Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
17 seconds left in the game.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Oh, here's Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. Count it!
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic, and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game.
That's it.
Hey, man.
Get your mind right. Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
There he is. Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with me.
FD in the house.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are happening this year at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our destination team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language. At 6'8" forward, number 4, start.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Tuesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Jazz, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. That is Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Barrett in at the 3. For Toronto, Brandon Ingram is checked in for Dick, and MP subbed in for Quickley. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter Jr. is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss. Raptors lead by 7. Barrett passes to MP. Outside for Ingram. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got 5.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so here is Denver. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Westbrook. They need this. And he lays it in.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Pirtle, the pass to MP. Launches a three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. He's got 5.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
MP finds Barrett. Back to MP. 4-3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick out there with MP. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Toronto. Kick off the second quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Strother from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dick.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Abaji. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Agbaji's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Strother, guarded by Dick. Here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Counted.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Here's Watson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Toronto, number 1.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Pass to Walter. Now here's Ingram. Here's MP. Outside Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And here's Porter outside, and it's Toronto with a rebound.
they've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
Basket counts.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Toronto. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Watson. Toronto making a switch here. MP's checked in. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Murray deciding where to go with it. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
The three from Barnes. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Nuggets trail by 20. Westbrook outside. Pass to Gordon. And here's Murray. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Here's Barnes. And the basket is good. And the Raptors lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brown. And here's Gordon. On the wing, Murray, guarded by Dick. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now. Dick, the pass to MP. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 16 points. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Nuggets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2... with some changes. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Ingram comes in for Dick. And MP subbed in for Quickly. And a switch here also for Denver. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brown. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Screen by Gordon. And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
From deep, MP. The shot, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Back to MP. Now Pirtle. Give him 8 points now. Fires in the triple. MP's got 19 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Raptors lead by 20. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's good. Ingram's got 13.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skill.
Pass to Jokic. Over Pirtle. Jokic, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ingram finds MP. Now here's Pirtle. MP outside. Now Barrett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Toronto, R.J. Barrett, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. So it's Toronto. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. They've got MP, Brandon Ingram out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Jokic with a screen on Ingram. The shot by Tyson, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Shed. Ingram on the wing. Here's Abaji. And here's Boucher. MP up top. Clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pure from three-point range.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Watson with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Strawther, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
MP, the pass to Boucher. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. This one for 3. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time, and Only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Boucher outside. Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Pass to Shed. Now here's Ingram. Boucher outside. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Jokic. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh, my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.